One of the things that keeps coming up for me is I on the 19th of May, I'm scheduled to leave from home to Hawaii. I know, what an awful stressful thought, but and cruise around the Hawaiian Islands and then cruise down to Tahiti, 2 weeks, and then fly back. And the thought that keeps coming up is, what if I have a a, a pancreatic uh, episode, and that pain starts again, and how I don't know if I will be able to handle. I mean, how will I handle that?
Mhm.
And it's almost to the point of paralyzing me, to the place of saying, gee, maybe I should postpone, maybe I should try to get my money back, maybe I should and the unfortunate part is it's way too late to really get even half of my money back. And I have a friend that's coming with, so I don't want to interrupt their travel, their vacation. But I guess the stressful thought is, I'm going to be too sick to take my vacation.
Mhm.
Too sick to enjoy my vacation.
Yeah. So is that true? You're going to be too sick to enjoy your vacation.
Oh, I can't know that. I can't.
So how do you react when you're thinking about this vacation coming up in a few weeks and you see Hawaii and you see all of it without when you're believing the thought that you're going to be too sick to enjoy it?
I just I could just kind of sink into despair, helplessness, hopelessness, frustration. And the other thing that comes up is I don't want to let anyone else down. I don't want to let my travel partner down. I don't want to let myself down. I don't want to be a burden. So with the thought is that I think that I will be a burden, that I will be just that it'll be intolerable, that I won't be able to enjoy, and that it'll be such a pain that my travel partner won't be able to enjoy either.
Are there any images that come along with that?
um, the only yeah, I just, the other thing that comes up with that is having to cancel and losing $5,000-6,000 that we put into this thing already. Um, and being just yeah just losing all that money for nothing, and being my debt is just piling up more and more and more, so it just puts on more stress and more stress and more stress. Which I guess is another story about money and stress and debt, but
Hmm.
it just piles on to this stress of everything, and it just makes me feel hopeless and helpless and wondering why this is happening. Why can't I just have a normal life? So a bit of feeling sorry for myself for something that I have no idea is going to possibly happen, but um, yeah. Um, and making, I guess the other thing, I'm creating this entire future that I have no idea what's going to happen. I mean, maybe, yeah. I'm just living in fear. I'm living in. So I'm not enjoying the present moment. I'm not enjoying the planning process. I'm not enjoying uh, being where I'm at right now. Yeah, just a lot of constriction and restriction and self doubt too comes up for me. I don't. And I say this to myself quite often lately: is I don't know what to do. I don't do what's best. What should I do? Should I turn right? Should I turn left? So a lot of indecision, a lot of just one questioning myself, questioning what's right, what's good, what's best, what I should do, what I shouldn't do. And God, that creates a lot of tension in and of itself. So yeah, there's a lot of tension, a lot of I'm feeling it in my stomach. It's
Mm.
physically, it's appearing, my stomach's starting to churn and starting to just really, just add to the mayhem.
And how do you treat the vacation when you think you're going to be too sick to enjoy it?
Like it's a chore. Like I gotta work to make this happen. I gotta make it. I gotta, yeah, it's a chore. It's like, wow, it's not something to relax and enjoy and just say la vie. It's, I got to make this. I got to manage. I got to manipulate. I got to make sure everything is in order, lined up, and I do get really frustrated when I mean there's a lot going on with the flights and the this and the that and the other thing, and when things seem to be changing or things seem to not. I mean, I get just it just makes me absolutely insane. I mean, I take it to like a degree that is just crazy making. So yeah, I look at it as a crazy making, insane job. It's like, what? This is supposed to be a vacation. So yeah, it's a chore.
Mhm. And whose business are you in when you think you're going to be sick, too sick to enjoy your vacation?
Certainly not mine. It's none of my business. I do what I do right here, right now, and I take care of what I need to take care of right here, right now, and I am. I mean, this drug that seems to be causing my stomach to be even more upset. I stopped taking it. I told my doctor. I did what I. So yeah, I just lost the question. What was the question?
Yeah. Whose business are you in
Oh
when you think
yeah, I'm
you're
in
going to be too
business.
sick to
I'm
enjoy your
in
vacation?
God's business. That's not up to me. What's going to happen in the future? Yeah, I'm way out there in God's business.
Mm.
Absolutely. Wow.
And how do you treat your travel partner when you think you're going to be too sick to enjoy your vacation?
Well, again, like I said, I don't want to burden her. I don't want to add burden. I don't want to add stress. I don't want to be so. I kind of avoid. I'm not honest with what's going on. I kind of treat her with kid gloves kind of thing. Yeah, I don't want to burden. I don't want to add burden to her trip. I want her to have as much fun as she can possibly have too. So yeah, I treat her like she's incapable of being an adult. Wow.
Mm.
Yeah, she can't handle that. Couldn't possibly handle me not being 100% well. That's pretty sad. Wow, I didn't realize that's what I was doing. Yeah, she's a child, and she's not.
That's how you react under the influence of this thought. I'm going to be too sick to enjoy my vacation.
Wow, just sad.
Hmm. So it's good to see, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So imagine now um, you're right here looking towards that vacation coming up. Who would you be without the thought, that you're going to be too sick to enjoy your vacation.
Oh, right here, right now with that thought. I'm okay. I'm okay. Life is okay. It's okay. The universe is going to, I trust that the universe is going to unfold perfectly, no matter what that is. Yeah, I can trust. Um, I'm not in fear. I'm not in fear. And I can actually look forward to getting away. I mean, I love travel and I love getting out of the norm. So yeah, I'm excited. Oh, and I can do that. I can just breathe. I can just breathe in and out and not be so concerned about what's going to go on tomorrow or the next day or the next week or the 19th of May or whatever. Yeah, I can just breathe. A lot more peaceful. And I see my friend that I'm traveling with a um, whole lot more respect. And I see her as a competent human being. I see her, I actually see her as an absolutely beautiful, supporting, loving, kind friend that would deal with anything that I, yeah, love. Sorry. That's, yeah, I see her as a competent human being, a competent adult, loving, caring, kind that's able to deal with whatever comes about, rather than this child that I need to protect. Yeah, I can lean on her if needed. And I would hope that she could do the same. But yeah, just a different, whole different relationship there with that. It's like, wow, that's absolutely beautiful. So yeah, I see compassion, I see love, I see strength, I see strength. I see being supported. Wow. Yeah, no matter what. It amazes me how the I didn't expect all that emotion to come up. It's just like, wow, just wow.
Yeah.
There's a cleansing there too. There's just a cleansing that I don't have to be burdened by all this stuff. Oh, yeah, so lighter, more able, more capable, more confident. I say with a question mark. But yeah, that's there. That's there. And not necessarily confident in me and my ability, but just confident in the universe, in God, in my friends. And trusting what is. Wow. And that's a lot of strength. Absolutely beautiful. And I'm thinking of the curveballs and the things that always things change, things happen, things, and just I'm more able to look at those as just another adventure, another part of the adventure, not obstacles to over, not challenges to over, not oh my god, I can't. It's just it's another part of the experience, another part of living that I get to experience and walk through. And looking back in the past, the images of the past, I've gone through some really difficult things, and here I am. So,
Yeah.
what's there to fear? Wow, just joy the
Hmm.
ride. Wow, that's.
So, would you like to find a turnaround? I'm going to be too sick to enjoy my vacation.
I will be well enough to enjoy my vacation.
Okay. How could that be
Well,
as true?
yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. I will be well enough to enjoy my vacation. Absolutely. No matter what that looks like. No matter what that looks like. Wow. That's a lot of freedom there. I'll be well enough to enjoy my vacation. If nothing else, mentally, I can look at whatever comes up as another adventure rather than another obstacle or burden or why is this happening to me? I can just see it as an adventure, another part of that thing we call life.
Hmm.
Wow,
Yeah, no sickness can stop you from seeing it that way,
no matter how
unless
it is.
unless
Wow, absolutely beautiful. Oh, wow, thank you. That just, yeah, man. Like I said, I didn't know there. I didn't anticipate all that emotion coming out like
yeah, yeah, that's part of it. Yep.
absolutely.
So keep looking, how else could it be that you won't be too sick to enjoy this vacation? What are the possibilities? It's the future. We don't know for sure. So
Well, that's just,
what are the possibilities?
and I think the biggest thing is looking at my past and how much stuff I have gone through. They have healthcare on those ships. Even if I'm in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, there is healthcare available. Absolutely.
Yes.
So, uh, yeah, no matter how good or bad or whatever, I will be supported. I will be taken care of. Yeah.
Yeah. And
I, I guess the other thing that's coming to my mind is even if I have to sit on the deck of the ship and just sit there, what an awful thing to have happen. Paradise, it's sitting on a ship that's cruising. Yeah, what an awful thing.
right, right. So even if you have some sickness or some pain on that deck, what are the ways you can still enjoy
Yeah.
that experience?
Oh, I can still be as present as possible. I can still realize that. Well, first, the very first thing when you said that, the very first thing that came to me was I can know that the universe isn't revolving around me. It's not just about me. It's like
Hmm.
hello, there's a whole bunch of things, and I'm just a part of. I can still be a part of. I can still be a participant in this thing we call life, even
Hmm.
to no matter what degree or what you know limit I may have. I can still be a participant and still be as fully aware and as fully present as I possibly can be. And
Yeah,
that's heaven in itself. No matter whether I'm on a cruise ship or sitting right here in my living room,
right.
it's heaven. Absolutely, absolutely.
So I'm not going to be too sick to enjoy my vacation. Yeah. Even if you're sick, can you still feel the sunshine?
Absolutely, there it is. I can see it, feel the warmth. I can feel the breeze. I can smell the sea air. I can be present with my friend.
Mm, yeah. Even if one's sick, can still enjoy
I can
the warmth of friendship.
absolutely enjoy that friendship, enjoy the connection, without a doubt.
Mm,
I can still look inward and find that place that connects me with my higher power. That's always there. That's always available, no matter what. And that's brought me a lot of solace and peace and yeah, wow, absolutely. I never have. I never have. And like I said,
right.
through some amazing, I mean, pretty, yeah. And I've never been too sick to not be able to connect with that internal connection. It's there. It's
Mm,
always there. Um,
yeah.
that's precious. Absolutely precious. So, I'm trying. I'll be too
So,
to enjoy my vacation. The other thing that comes to my mind is, so what? It's a very short little piece of my life, and I will either survive or not. And when I
mm,
get back home, here we go with normal life. So what? I
right.
enjoy every single second. Everything will be absolutely the way I think it should be and absolutely perfect. So what? Is it really that
Yeah, it's
big?
this. That's
Wow.
that's the story of a vacation that we create for ourselves. Like it's going to be, it has to be really good. It has to be perfect. And in the end, if it turns out to be you're in the sick bay the whole time, what's the difference between that and going to the hospital? Like, but it's the story. This is a vacation. This should be amazing, right?
And that's exactly what it is. It's my shoulds. It's my that whole long list of shoulds. It should look this way. It shouldn't be, and they should, and they should. It shouldn't. And man, that's exhausting. And when I can see those things as stories, as just my thinking, there is absolutely nothing wrong. No matter what, no matter where I'm at,
Right,
it's absolute perfection. So yeah.
right. And those $5,000 or whatever, they could have ended up slipping away any other way. There's so many ways,
It
right?
does seem like money does that. It comes, it goes, and it's like, wow, how did, what did, how?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's my story that says, oh no, it's again the shoulds and the shouldn'ts and the.
Yeah, I have to get my money's worth. I have to get value out of it, you know? And then now I have this pressure to have a good time and oh my gosh, I better get my health better cooperate. It's like,
Uh, oh, that whole statement that you just said really is laughable, and yet that's exactly what we do. It's like, yeah, it has to be this. It should be why. No, this is my vacation. It's got to look a certain way.
right.
Oh,
It's like who would you be without that
oh,
story?
in peace, in absolute peace. I wouldn't need a vacation. I would be on vacation. Wow, wow,
Oh
yeah.
my goodness.
It would be in heaven right there. Just
Yeah. Right here, because we're looking ahead to 3 weeks from now or whenever that is, that vacation. And so the vacation starts now. The vacation from thinking I should enjoy my vacation can start right away.
love that. Wow, that's wow. That's huge. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I
Things that come out,
love it.
it just absolutely. I mean, you just how can you expect? It's just like I did not see that coming, and there it is.
Yeah,
It's
I love this process. I just trust it, you know. I start with something stressful and then I just walk through this process and then It's just,
Oh,
it's amazing what comes out when you just innocently look for what is actually there. And so thank you for sharing this with me and for walking through these steps
yeah.
with me. It's expanding just to witness and to listen as you do your work.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Todd. Just I love the process as well, and I love that you provide this space to do this. It's just absolutely priceless. So thank you. Yeah.